Let me guess. You're looking for a camera. Right after I bought this camera, I just started posting random videos online just for fun. I mean, that's what I bought the camera for. A few months in, people started reaching out. I actually found my first ever client like this. And funny enough, in just a few months, the camera repaid itself. And that's crazy. And yes, I know a lot of things come into play here, like video editing skills, videography skills, retention skills, storytelling skills, but also camera quality. But here's the thing, a good camera is actually only step one. A lot of people talk about the camera, and yes, it's extremely important, but I believe that it's almost as important in choosing the right lens and ND filter. I think that if you don't choose the right ones, you won't get the full potential of your camera. So today we're gonna break down why this mystery camera stands out and it's so unique, and how you can pair it with the right things so you can get a full-on beast. Okay, so the mystery camera, the camera that I believe is the only one you need to start and to keep going. Drum roll, please. The Sony a6700. When you're trying to land your first clients, usually they're not gonna be like big entrepreneurs or big influencers. So they're gonna be like small businesses. And usually they don't wanna spend a lot, and they're gonna ask you to do videos and also photos. In their mind, there's no difference between videographers and photographers. Like, you're just the camera guy. Like, that's it. That's all they know. I can't even count how many times people have just asked me to do photo shoots just because they saw that I do cool videos on my socials. And this is the reason why I didn't go for a cinema camera. I think that the Sony a6700 is a lot better at taking pictures than the Sony FX30. And in the small experience that I had before I actually had to purchase a camera, I understood what people wanted, and I just thought that the Sony a6700 is a lot better than that. There are a lot of reasons why I didn't go for a cinema camera, but we're gonna talk about it later. Now, I use this camera mainly for cinematic videos, so like for the motorcyclists or the car enthusiasts or the gym bros, and also sports videos, like whatever. If they like a sort of cinematic style look, I love to use this camera for that. But I also use it for my videos. Like, for example, right here, I'm using the Sony a6700 to film. That's why I don't have it in my hands, by the way. The sole fact that you can shoot in S-Log 3, it's just incredible because you have such a control in post-production with my colors. I can do whatever I want with them. So yeah, I mean, just that, it's a whole bonus. It has also the sensor of the Sony FX30, which is great, believe me. Actually, like, the biggest selling point for me for this camera, it's actually its size. I like to travel a lot, especially like with just my backpack. So like a few clothes, my camera gear, and I'm just going. So size was really important to me. I also managed to put a small rig cage on it and still like fit it in my pockets. Like, it's completely insane. And yeah, it just works. So I actually use this camera for like everything, all my work. I work with gyms a lot, so it's really closed environment. I have a lot of controls with the lights, but also with like motorcycle videos or the car videos or sports videos, whatever. It just performs really well. I also use it for talking heads, so right now I'm just using my Sony a6700. That's why I don't have it in my hands. And also in low light, it actually surprised me a lot. I mean, it has a dual base ISO with 800 and 2500. Honestly, you do get some noise, but with maybe some noise reduction in post-production, you can just like remove it easily. And yeah, I think that it's a pretty good camera overall, like also in low light. Now, boys, let's be transparent. This camera is not the perfect camera. I believe that the perfect camera does not exist, but this is the closest it can get to. So the first thing that I really don't like about the Sony a6700 is the LCD screen. Even if you put like the sunny weather option, in my opinion, it's just not bright enough. Like, even if you're not outside on sunny weather, I would like it to be brighter. The second one, it's actually a bit of a bummer. It's the one I hate the most, is that it doesn't have like a built-in screw in the side of the camera. That's why I use my small rig cage. I don't really like it with my small rig cage on, but I think it's necessary in my case that I shoot like horizontal and also vertical videos. Now, depending on where you find yourself in your career, this may seem like a lot of money. To me, at the start, it seemed like a fuck ton, yes. But remember that you're gonna buy the camera because you're gonna make some money off of it. I mean, I think that's why you're watching this video. So yeah, this is a long-term investment. Like, look at it like this. Just keep in mind that the money that you spend for the camera is not just like that and it's finished. You also have to put the money for the lens and the right ND filter, which is gonna cost like a bit if you wanna get really good accessories. Okay, so we're finished talking about the camera. Let's go into the lens. Now for my lens, the one I choose was the Tamron 17-17 f2.8. This lens is extremely versatile. The 17mm give it like that wide angle that catches the whole scene, and the 70mm give you like that crisp compression and blurry background for your portraits or details. Usually for talking head, you're gonna go with like 24mm. I personally really like to get a wide shot simply because I have like more ideas that I can work with in post-production in terms of like zooms or whatever. The main reason I picked the Tamron over the Sigma is the stabilization. Like the Tamron has a built-in vibration compensation, and since I do a lot of handheld work, both for my travel videos and also for my client work, like for my gym videos, I simply thought that that was a non-negotiable. Now, also on the Tamron, there are two downsides. Now, the first one is not like really that important. It's just something that I think this lens lacks. And it's the fact that the 17mm is not wide enough for me. Now, for reference, like the standard camera on your iPhone is like 24mm. So 17 is pretty wide. Simply myself with a few clients, I found myself where I needed a wider shot in some cases, maybe like a really small room or whatever. And I just found that that was really important. This is why I bought the 11mm. And number two is the one that I get really frustrated by, is the fact that it's huge. Like, it's really huge as a lens. Because I travel a lot, space to me is premium, so this lens is like a bit too chunky and it occupies a fair amount of space in my bag. This is also a reason why I bought the 11mm, because simply like the size factor, it's like you can't compete. Now for the ND filter, I choose a K&F Concept ND2-32. The filter is just like simply great. It has a 2-in-1 hybrid solution that combines a variable neutral density filter ranging from 1 to 5 stops with a clear polarizer. Now this may seem actually a little bit stupid, but I actually chose this ND filter because it has these like sort of knobs up here where you can use them to like change the stops. I really like to use them because I have to turn these and not like the whole ND filter. And to me, this is a game changer because you just lose stability when you're handheld. Guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I am truly grateful. Let me know if this is the right camera for you. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.